Alright, so this is our treatment presentation. Let's go to the next slide. Right, so we have chosen the title Dear Alice. We got this idea from Copilot. It took multiple days to find the right title for the film. The title of the film also links to the plot of what happens in the film opening, as the main idea is based on a letter. Another reason we have chosen Dear Alice as our video title is because it links to our theme of romance, as the letter is addressed to a young girl while written and delivered by a young boy. The Dear introduces the concept of a letter or written words, which is often used in romance films, as an example being The Notebook. We also chosen this title to draw the audience in, as it is used to create mystery around who Alice is, as the title could suggest a love story that centres around Alice.
So the characters that we're going to use in our film are named Leo and Alice, and props that we're going to use are bikes for the bike scene, and the main scenery we're going to use for the clip is like sunset, countryside kind of theme. And then for costumes we're going to do, Leo's going to wear like jeans and a plain shirt, and then Alice is going to dress in gown. Then for shot types, we're going to do overhead shot, up close, zoomed in shot, wide shot, establishing shot and pan shot. All these shot types can help to show the emotion and environment. This attracts the target audience of people who are interested in romance movies. For music, we aim to use upbeat and happy country theme music in our film opening, which will allow to create light-hearted and hopeful atmosphere for the audience, ensuring that they want to see what happens next.
This is our breakdown of the sequence. It's mainly going to feature natural shots of the environment and Leo riding his bike through the countryside.
So the summary of our plot is, our film opening is a boy named Leo who's writing a love letter to a girl named Alice. After that, he gets on his bike and rides fast to deliver the letter to Alice. This links to our title of Dear Alice. Important shots that we use is a close-up shot is important because it shows the emotion going through Leo's face. We also use a pan shot in our sequence, as we are able to see how important this is to Leo, because we are able to track him and show that he's in a hurry.
Presentation of social groups and character types. In our film we have diversity with gender by having one boy and one girl. The male character Leo is presented as the main character and is the romantic lead as he writes and delivers the letter. He's also included in most shots and represents people in the target audience. The characters are young teenagers, which represents a social group associated with first love. This makes it more appealing to a younger audience and backs to the theme of romance. The social class is portrayed as one character may come from a working class background while the other comes from a wealthier family. The girl is presented as the emotional core of the video.
The tone and mood for our movie is our aim for the tone, mood and atmosphere of the film opening is that we want to create an intimate mood, rush tone and warm and gentle atmosphere. We want the audience to feel close to the character, almost as if they're watching a private moment unfold. At the same time, the rush tone adds a sense of urgency, showing that something important is happening, or that time is moving quickly. Even with this urgency, the warm and gentle atmosphere softens the scene, using warm lighting and calm sounds to make everything feel comforting and emotional. Altogether, these elements work together to create an opening that feels personal, slightly tense, but still warm and inviting.
Our target audience, we hope to attract fans of romance and light-hearted movies. The target age range is about 15, but the movie will have a rating of 12A. Teenagers are the main target audience, as the characters are a similar age to them, and this age group is most likely to relate to the characters' experiences, making the film feel more realistic and engaging for the audience. The film appeals to both boys and girls, with the presence of male and female characters, which allows the audience to identify many different perspectives. This makes the film more inclusive and intriguing to the audience.
The location that we chose for our film is Marlow because it is practical as we all know our way around and relates to our film opening. Another reason for which we chose this location to shoot our video is it consists of countryside and beautiful scenery fitting with the theme of our film. We also chose this location as it includes a road for which we can use to shoot the bike scene. This location is also easy to get to. Another location we chose is a house. This is an ideal location to shoot our video as we know our way around and have easy access. We plan to use a desk in this location to shoot the letter C.
So we've taken inspiration from 2 other film openings. One movie we looked at to help create a romantic film opening is The Notebook. The opening scene of the film uses very gentle music throughout the opening, which we may include in our final project. Furthermore, The Notebook is a very strong reoccurrence of letters, which is something our film opening includes. Also, we've taken inspiration from other films like Titanic because it captures the relationship between 2 people.
For the mood board, we gathered images displaying warm countryside environments. We also implemented images of bikes, as this is going to be a key theme in our opening. We used images of small English countryside villages as well, because this is something we will be using in our opening. Altogether, these images present a way of life of living in the countryside, which is something we want to show in our opening.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any questions from the audience? You mentioned quite a lot of similar sort of films that have been influential and lots of films within that genre. How are you going to make your version of this genre film stand out? What's going to make it unique?
I think with a lot of the other films we've looked at, it's the main characters are quite a lot older, whereas ours is 15-year-olds really in the film, which is different to what you see a lot of the time in romance movies, so it gives a different perspective, I think.